Are you looking to sell your home and also looking to save some money while doing it?
Yeah, we are here with broker and co-owner of Rockoff Realty, Kevin Rockoff. And get this, the 1% full service listings can save sellers thousands of dollars. We're going to talk about that. So thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. Nice to be on again.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Yes,
so tell us, a lot of people recognize you now from being on these segments, and they know your deal.
I've been on for about a year and a half now, and it's not uncommon for me to get stopped and someone say, hey, you're the 1% guy.
You're the 1%.
So that's kind of fun, yeah.
So, you know, this is how we're going to go through this, is if, let's say, you want to sell your home, you can do it, and you can save thousands of dollars. How does your model do that?
Okay, so if you were to call 5, 10, whatever number of realtors, the vast majority of them will say we're going to charge 5% or 6%, and they split that between the listing broker, representing the seller, and the buying broker, representing the buyer. That model goes back 60 years, but the internet has completely changed how homes are bought and sold. So I started 5 years ago just doing a 1% listing because I don't have offices that I need to pay for that people never go to, and the internet has changed how homes are marketed. 98% of homes are sold online. People find their homes online. So you add all that up, and I'm able to do a great job for my customers. And I don't want to get that, sometimes that gets lost because I sell a lot of houses, but it's really a quality of service. It's not a decrement in your service. And that's how I do it.
So you're not doing any less work.
We do the same job.
Yeah.
There's
great
no mystery.
Photos, great listings, goes everywhere, open houses.
Same exact job. I mean, it's not an ambiguous job that we do. It's a full service listing. Post the photos to MLS. I do the pre-staging, value optimization, signs, lockbox contracts, open houses, the same job, and professional photography included.
So we have some pictures because you've just sold a bunch of homes. One that just went under contract. All of these from Great Day Connecticut viewers.
Yeah.
So we've got pictures in Norwich, Southington, and East Hartford. This one is...
This is the Norwich one.
Norwich.
So
okay.
look, they saved nearly $6,000.
By paying 1%, yeah, it sold for, what, $395. And I chose these homes. They've just all sold in the last couple of weeks. These were folks who actually sat in your, or we're watching show on TV and saying, I don't want to pay 2.5% if I can get a great job for 1%. And they called me, and this is, I just sold this one in Southington.
Southington,
okay.
For the Nacelle family, yeah, they saved us some good money.
Yeah.
Again, great service. We did open houses. This house, the lady, unfortunately, just lost her husband, saw me on the show, asked me to come sell her home. We just put this on last Thursday. 55 showings. 17 offers.
Oh my God!
Actually, I updated. I sent that.
That's at 50
I sent that on
12,
Monday.
It's even more.
Yeah,
okay.
I sent that when I prepared for the segment on Monday. But yeah, that's what it wound up being. So
the housing market is still hopping.
Very, very short inventory. There's just not a lot of people like, well, shoot, I'm already locked into a set 2.75 rate. I can't. You're going to pay 6 or 7,
house, yeah.
and then where am I going to go because prices have gone up?
Right.
So you really have the lowest amount of inventory in 20 years. It's really, really tight right now.
Yeah, it makes sense if you have to move, I guess. But right, I'm the same thing. I'm like, I have a less than 3% interest rate, so why would I give that up when the interest rates are even probably higher, as the Fed was going to raise them today? But what about the time on the market and these multiple offers and going for more? Are you still seeing a lot of that?
Well, obviously, we're still seeing a lot of multiple offers. I mean, we've gotten better at kind of the market is stabilized, so we have a better idea of what the market will do. So you're not seeing the wild, you know, way over type pricing, but you're still seeing some price declines. I mean, it is a market, and I think it was really, really slow in like December, January, February, but life goes on. People have babies, people pass away, unfortunately, people get transferred. The demand is just very, very strong and we haven't been building. It's not just Connecticut. There's actually a national housing shortage of affordability.
Wow, okay,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
it is.
So as you mentioned, the full service listing is all of this. So you're going to get, tell us a little bit about what that is.
I just wanted to put that out there, because what we do, it's a very identifiable service that we provide. It's not some ambiguous. So we provide advice pre-staging to get the most bang for your buck. We run the numbers, say based on sales, here's what we think the value range is, and based on that value range and the fact that people shop online, how do you price it to maximize visibility? We take photographs. Again, I use professional photography. Do the signs. We signs, lockbox. We do open house. You don't really need that many open houses these days because they tend. I don't have all of my houses are pretty much under contract.
That's amazing.
And in my office.
And now, do you go all over the state?
We do all over the state. Yeah, and I have 5 full-time agents. And my approach has not been a normal broker. I have not gone out and just gotten a bunch of agents to have on my website. Remember, it's like 80-20. 20% of the agents do 80% of the business. Okay. So my approach, look, my name's on the door. Yeah. Right? I'm not going to go to the community and have, you know, deliver a lousy service. So my focus has been to have fewer really good full-time agents to focus and provide great service for our clients.
That's great.
And you donate to all the rescues
we
too,
donate,
which is
yes.
really
Been
nice.
doing
So
that
a
for
lot of
years.
rescues have been helped by Rockoff Realty. So if this makes sense to you, you need some help, get more information, just visit rockoffrealty.com. Tell them you saw. Tell them you saw on Rockoff Realty on Great Day, Connecticut.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks a lot for having me on.